Hello everyone, Presented here in Crypt of the NecroDancer, and I'm here today showcasing the first video of my video tutorials on all the items currently in the game. Please note that this version of the game may not have as many items as later versions, and I will update my videos as needed, but for now, let's get started. In this video, I'm going to be covering the Dagger, the most basic of all weapons, but one of the most difficult to use due to its short range. The Dagger is the starting weapon for many classes, and every enemy in the game is able to be killed with the Dagger, though in some cases not with ease. The attack of the Dagger can only reach spots directly orthogonal to you and has no special properties. It's a very simple weapon, but one you need to play with quite some time before you master it, and can swing at monsters unscathed. Some enemies you have to look out for are ones that move towards you every beat, and others that move every other beat. For instance, a monkey or a skeleton. Because if there is one space between you and the enemy, and you attempt to move onto the square that they try to occupy at the same time, you're going to get grabbed or hit. In the case of an enemy that moves every beat, if the amount of spaces between you is odd, you have to halt a beat, for instance by dig buffering or by hitting another enemy, in order to correct the spaces the enemy is from you. Then you can hit them safely. In the case of an enemy that moves every other beat, make sure that when you attempt to move towards the enemy that there's optimally 2 spaces between you and them, or at least an even number. That way the enemy will not hit you when you both move at the same time. But keep in mind that there are some enemies that have more than 1 health, so move towards them, hit them, and immediately back away so that their next move won't hit you. You can alternate between moving in on the beat the enemy moves, being careful that there is enough space to do so, hitting them on the windup, then backing off in the same direction the enemy is moving, hitting them again on the windup, and repeat until they die. If you need to change directions while alternating, you can move 90 degrees to either side on the beat you're supposed to move without getting hit. Note that there are some enemies that can move and attack diagonally, so in this case if they're chasing you, you can wiggle on the perpendicular directions to get them to line up with you and attack them, and continue to wiggle in order to kill them safely. You can't become a NecroDancer master by just watching videos though. A big portion of learning is actually playing the game and memorizing patterns to exploit, and with practice you can kill any monster with any weapon. That concludes this video on the Dagger. Please show your support by liking, commenting, subscribing, anything to show appreciation, and I'll see you in the next video.